Myself, Mekala, Assistant Professor from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today we are going to see in the subject of text and speech analytics. In that the topic is language semantics. So before getting to the subject, we must know what is the subject objective and outcome. So the primary objective of the subject is to learn the fundamentals of NLP, and then outcome is to explore the text classification and future analytics. So let's get into the topic now. The first is on language semantics. Language semantics in text and speech analytics refers to understanding the meaning behind the words, phrases and sentence in either in the written format or in the speech format. So it helps the machines analyze which is being communicated, not just the words themselves, but their contextual intent and their relationships. This is language semantics. So the language semantics, there are two types of semantics. One is on text semantics and another one is on speech semantics. So language semantics is the study of meaning in language. So in text semantics, this helps to extract the meaning from written content either in the format of reviews, emails and chats. In the speech semantics, focus on spoken languages considering one pauses and emotions. So let's we see the difference between text semantics and speech semantics with an example. So it helps you to understand better. So the in text semantics, he went to the bank. Okay. So here the bank, the meaning is the meaning of a bank. You have a two meaning. One is an financial bank and another one is an river bank. So the word bank has a different meaning. That is, and based on the context, it helps the machines to understand which one has the correct meaning. Okay. Next one is on speech semantics. I am fine. So if said in a happy tone, so based on the tone means the person is really okay, or if said it is an sad or angry tone means the person is not okay. So it is based on the voice of the message. So whether it is a real meaning of the same words. So that's the difference between the text semantics and speech semantics. So let's see what are the techniques which is involved in this one. The first technique is on word embeddings, and second one is on semantic role labeling, that is SRL, in very short we use it to call, and next one is on SLA, latent semantic analysis, and last one is on NLU, that is a natural language understanding. So the first one is on word embeddings. In that we are going to say word to wake, glove, bird. So this will represent the word meanings in the context. And next one is an SRL, that is an semantic role labeling. This will understand what role each word plays. Who did what to whom. So latent semantic analysis, this will capture the relationship between the terms and concepts. And last one is an NLU, that is a natural language understanding. So this will interpret the meanings in AI systems. So what is the importance of text and speech analytics? So next comes. So here, the first one is an improved sentimental analysis. Understand not just positive, whether it is an positive or negative words based on the context. Example is this phone is sick. Actually, the positive slang. So based on the slang, so we'll come to know whether it is an positive or negative. And next one is an contextual understanding. Again, the same word, that is an bank. It helps you to understand based on the context of the word. Next one is an intent induction. So detection. So in speech, bots or chatbots, knowing whether a user is asking a question or we are giving some feedback or expressing the frustration. So next one is an fourth one is an NER. NER stands for named entity recognition. It will identify the people, place or organization based on the semantic roles. Next we come to the what is semantic. Semantic is nothing but meaning of the sentence, whereas and syntax, which is based on certain rules to be followed while you are forming the sentence. Okay, so that is, and semantics is about what language means, not just how it looks or sounds. Okay, the word light can mean not heavy, that is an example is an light bag. Bright, that is an example is an light bulb, and not serious, that is an light joke. So this semantics helps understand what meaning is correct based on the context. Next one is on types of semantics, the lexical semantics, compositional semantics, and pragmatic semantics. So with an example, it will help you to understand better. In types of semantics, we'll see the first type, that is on lexical semantics. Lexical semantics is nothing but this will tell you the meaning of words and vocabularies. In that, we are going to discuss about what is the synonym, antonym, and then hypernym, hyponym. That is, and synonym is nothing, meaning of the word, and antonym is hot, cold, and next one is an hypernym is nothing but general term. The example is an animal. Hyponym is an, in that the specific we have to tell whether it is an dog, fox, like that. Okay. And next one is an compositional semantics, how meanings will combine in sentence. Example is an John loves Mary. That is equal to Mary loves John. So this is a compositional relationship between the two sentences. And next one is on pragmatic semantics. This meaning based on the context or speaker's intention. What's the intention on the speaker? Can you pass the salt? So based on this sentence, we know whether it is a request, not a question about ability. So thank you for all.